The Walking Doctor's telemedicine feature enables WD customers to dramatically increase patient access to quality clinical care. Patients can view their provider on virtually any smartphone wherever there is internet connection. Providers can see patient medical history, chart, order medicines, and receive decision support as they interact with the patient on a clear video-to-video connection. Walking Doctor's telemedicine starts with the scheduling of a visit. The patient calls the office for a consultation time. An office assistant locates the patient from the patient search bar and presses edit, which takes him or her to the registration page. The patient's contact information, including phone and email, is verified along with preferred payment method, and the schedule visit option at the bottom of the page is selected. In the scheduling window, the clinic room date and time is chosen. Let's make an appointment in Dr. Wong's clinic in Telemedicine 1 for the 21st of September from 11 to 11:30 a.m. You might notice certain times are not available. The clinic is closed before 7 a.m. and there is an appointment between 8:45 and 9:45. In other words, the WD scheduling system only shows times available for consultation, avoiding the need for cross-checking between different doctors and the problem of double booking. We are almost done with the scheduling process. The registrar presses the telehealth icon and enters a visit type and reason for visit. In this case, Braharjo has pink eye for a few days. Pressing the save button schedules a visit in the WD system. Simultaneously, a text is sent to the patient recording the date and time of appointment. Another reminder of appointment will be sent the morning of the exam and 1 hour before. On the day of the scheduled visit, the clinic manager and doctor can see the appointments for the day within the facility calendar from WD's main menu. Note how telehealth visits are distinguished in blue from in-person visits in green. The user can click on individual visits to see the details of the visit. If necessary, they can even change the details of the visit by clicking the full view option. Let's expand the length of this visit from 15 minutes to 30 minutes. The provider knows his patient well, and 15 minutes just won't do. Saving the changes, we see the expanded consultation time now entered in the calendar. Let's begin the scheduled telehealth visit. The healthcare provider selects the visit on the calendar and presses Start Visit. This immediately takes the provider to the patient exam page. A Start Exam button is pressed to activate a virtual clock, whereby patient preparation time is distinguished from total patient care time. This patient has pink eye and past medical history significant for intermittent asthma and seasonal allergies. The patient actually has been to the clinic recently for upper respiratory tract infection. It's time to open up the telehealth visit. The healthcare provider presses Start Video Call. If the patient is on the call, the telehealth box will show the patient waiting. We can see by this message that the patient has yet to come on. When the patient appears, the provider proceeds with workup of the patient with only minor modification. Vital signs are entered, but only those that can be seen are done by the patient and his or her family. Let's say that the most recent temperature by the family was 37.8. They know that the patient weight is 44 kilograms. The provider can see a normal breathing rate of 19. After talking with the patient and family and observing the eyes and other key parts of the physical exam, the provider decides that the child has bacterial conjunctivitis. The provider pulls up the checklist on conjunctivitis and quickly documents the findings with the child still on the video feed. Notice how quickly the WD system generates the medical note on the right from the checklist on the left. Note also how fast prescriptions can be entered. The WD system even verifies that this is a quality visit. Looking at the quality care feedback rectangles, the user sees that he or she has forgotten to do patient education. Doing that, the provider sees the quality rectangle for patient education turn green. The provider enters in the status of the patient, good, verifying the completeness of the medical note. The provider concludes the visit. All there is left to do is to pay for the visit. With the patient still on the WD Telehealth patient screen, the provider goes to the patient billing feature in the main menu, finds the patient, and opens up the bill for review and, if necessary, changes. Editing charges are not typically necessary on the WD system, as each line of the bill is a result of only services rendered or products prescribed and even automatically adjusted by insurance or preferred payment type. But let's say this patient has a 20,000 rupiah credit. The user easily credits this amount. Agreeing to the final bill, the user selects the method of payment, in this case it will be electronic payment, and generates an invoice. This will be sent to the patient by SMS, where the customer can pay by any of several means, including by credit card, bank, and even GoPay. When the patient pays the bill, a paid sign will automatically appear on both the bill and pharmacy board. Walking Doctor's Telehealth feature is an exciting addition to the Walking Doctor's Total Care package. With Walking Doctor's Telehealth, providers can see patients remotely without compromise to care quality, provider efficiency, and facility protection.